right, picking it back up again on day 5. So I was just kind of looking at my rough schedule, and it looks like I thought I might be ahead, but it looks like I'm just right where I thought I'd be. We're on day 5, and I'm going to do these in reverse order, but sound design is arguably the most important. But I need to get the art polished so that I can uh, add code to certain things and be able to visualize its effects. So first I'm going to start with drawing the 3 other sizes of the fish and their idle and swimming animations. So let's jump into Aseprite. Oh, let me see. Open. Where did I put that? Got it. All right. This is my mock-up, by the way. I don't know if I've shown this yet, but of how the fish will eventually look with these petals on them. Okay, I don't need this. Well, yeah, I don't need it right now. Okay, so this should be Excel, and then do a new layer. Let's get rid of what we don't need to see and add what we. Oh, okay. Now we just got our 2 colors. Let's call this player fish. We already know this is the player fish. I'm just gonna do large. Let's do half. There we go. I can see the actual shape still. And then here. Yeah, there. Yeah, yeah. Then probably just about the same one. Probably just about the same size, just slightly smaller and short, not as long. That's ugly. Something about like this. Okay. Yeah, that works. And then while I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and draw these markings. before it's like kind of far back. Yeah. I mean, it's not going to be much different there. Yep, feels all right. Oop. Yay. Let's shape that fin just a little better. Yeah. And a little bit better on the back. Ooh. That was so funky. Mm, mm. And then, oh. That's better. Still a little bit funky. Works. Okay. Save that. And let's do our next fish. Let's scale down that. New layer. Medium. I'm actually wondering. Hmm. We'll get there when I get there. Okay. Next tiny fish. Should probably also keep these centered. Ooh, look at that little. Nice. That should help me a little bit. Is it going to help? That is the question. Hmm. Thinking because of the just the numbers game, I can't get this. There we go. It just kind of needs to keep that shape. But hmm. Oh, that does not look good. Yeah, I mean, I have really limited pixels. I feel like that's fine. I like that he looks like he's got um, like the chubby young kid look because he's got. Oh, that's too far back. Probably should have done this little right. It's kind of right after this part. We got these little eyes that are starting to get too small to draw a ring around. Okay. And they're small fish. Um, okay. This is going to be our smallest, cutest wee fish. Should I start with this? I feel like it's not even going to be a... Like this might be the hardest one to draw just because there are even more limited pixels. This is how you start, so it needs to be like pretty clear that this is a fish. That might be it right there. It's cute. Yeah, it's cute. Okay. Let's save that. And I'm gonna turn on my, I forgot how this is just the still. Okay, this is the center position, then this is leaning right, leaning left. Okay. Probably gonna have to return to this. Let's copy this. And then I'm just gonna tweak the important, and then I'm just gonna tweak the important pixels. I won't need to change 2. Or I won't need to change 3. Right? 3 and 5 are this. Oh, I think I did change them slightly. Center. Yeah. Basically because they keep returning to the middle. Yeah, I did change it a little bit. Okay. This is going to be weird. So I need to show that this little guy is turning to his right, which means this side would appear to be larger. You'd see more of his face. You still wouldn't really see. I could do that. Oh no, I can't. I need to get rid of this. So now it's in front. This is going to be there. That looks like they're moving. And then these fins are also going to be a little bit further back like this. And this will also appear to be more narrow because it will be. Ugh, I only got 1 pixel. It's like. Mm, 1 pixel's a huge move in this little fish. I think I still keep the top on. And then this. This is also going to be. This whole thing's going to be further back because he's flipping. Yep. Okay, now's a good time to bring in the preview so I can see this animating. Of course, turn off the leaves. Um, hmm. I actually forget how you can preview just. Yeah, I forget how you can preview just a selection. And the next one will be the other way. Where the eye, everything will go that way. There'll be a little bit more space here like that. And this will actually move a little bit too. I actually feel like this whole thing should be slid forward. Yeah. And then here, same. You're going to get more of this side of the body, and this is going to be more flattened out. I want it to look like it's going back and forth. But right now it's okay, that's too big of a jump. You're actually not really going to see it from this angle. Technically, they're closer to camera, so this should feel bigger. This. And this should feel further away. And in the middle, it should be like somewhere. In between, and right now it's not. It should be. Yeah, I ran into this issue on the other one. It was tough to get it to look like the fins were closer to you. I think the issue is here is that the mid frame is like. It really should be like. Still feel like it's moving. Carrying through that motion. That's fine. I'm putting way too much into this. Okay, and then these two animations are just idle breathing. Just subtle movement. No, actually, these are identical other than their mouths. Just to give the illusion that they're still breathing. Huh. Oh, this is actually showing the loop. Can I delete this? I don't know how to remove a loop. There we go. And I probably don't need to do that. Okay. Small fish is done. Let me export these. And I don't want to have to blur these, so I'm going to move this over. Player fish. Small. Okay. Then we're going to add and draw our medium fish. Okay, let's make him full. Cool. Same thing we just did. That's where I put the eyeball. It's terrible. Wait a second. Okay, just making sure I had the right fish. Okay. Highlight this guy. Well, copy him to here. Copy him to here and here, and then I'll update 2 and 4. So he's going to the right. Which means he will be means this whole ring is going to go back just a little bit. Going to get a little bit brighter or wider. This eye is going to go back. Leave. I don't think I like this being there. Yeah, it's fine. Oh. Okay. This fin is going to go back. Let's do that. This fin up here is also going to be slightly more narrow and pushed that way. This entire back here is going to be also pushed like this. This is going to appear to be closer to the screen. Oh, great. Keyboard. This is where it should feel the closest to. Okay. Okay. Almost blew out some art. I already did. And here, this will be the other way. kind of has that illusion there that we're. Wait a second. Yeah, right, left. Okay, so this side's closer now. Nope. It's actually not bad already. But I do want a little more motion here in the back. And 2. Where's the 1? I mean, this is like an area that would be kind of bunched up. Same here. The thing I don't like is that you never see. There should be a point here where this isn't full. This shouldn't be flat while it's swimming. It's always going to be. This should be more up here. Ugh. Okay, I just need to clear this. I don't like that this doesn't move. This, and then there. Actually, on that one, I could probably do that. Oh. So this should be like here. And this should be like here. That's part of the problem. Whoa, it's moving a full pixel. Let's not do that. It's too jumpy. Man, I really don't like the way that looks. That's better. Okay. Now we just need to do the eating look. This is just going to be making slight adjustments just to make it look a little bit different. And then mouth. Okay. All right. Let me export these into Unity. All right. Only one more fish size to draw. I still got to do the leaves on them though. But each size will have like one leaf transformation. Oh, and I just realized I drew them like swimming. It's okay. Because eventually they'll be swimming with their leaves. So they technically don't have, not leaves, petals. Technically they don't have a swim animation that doesn't have a flower petal on it. It's fine. Happens. Medium. Done large. So, oh, boop. I'm gonna copy this down. 2, 3, 4. So this one's gonna be going to the right. This way. Which means that the head will get wider this direction. Hmm. Nope, that looks the same. It's gotta be like that. It can't go down. Um, yeah, that's fine. I probably need to do this, honestly. Okay. This is going to squeeze in here. This is also going to move this way, like 1. I mean, basically all of this is gonna slide in 1. And then this is going to Yeah, I do feel like this needs to be changed a little bit. It's too uniform. And then this needs to be more bunched up here. Okay. Then to the right, we're gonna move this whole thing. This could probably be bunched in there too. This fin is gonna move forward again. Actually, the whole thing is gonna move. And it's gonna be the same. But this thing's gonna be pushed. Close to us, far from us. I don't know, that works for me. Maybe I should put like one dot here to show the movement. And I mean, it shows the movement. Even though it's still a little bit floppy. Should this be broken up? Should we see it at all? That's better. Okay. And that's it for the large fish for swimming and idle. We go here. Save. Let's export this. As large. I just realized I'm not exporting each frame. Whoops. All frames. Export. Agree. Whoops. I gotta re-export all these file. Export as. Choose. Why didn't I check that? Export. Then we're going to export our small. Oh, I did do fish small correctly. Okay, not sure how I changed that earlier, but okay, good to go. Cancel and save. Oh, we're not good to go. I still got to draw their little leaf animations. So close, but not quite. Okay, so the small one doesn't have any leaves. That's good. That one's still good to go. Medium, I think I want, I don't know, it's cuter to make. So the medium, I mean, the most obvious one, which I think would be good, would be to turn this into a leaf. Leaf, I keep saying leaf. Flower petal. So it's really going to, I mean, it's going to have this normal looking animation just for like, I don't know, I'm thinking a second, so they'll morph, boop, 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 and then like there's just a slight delay, fin turns into a leaf, a flower petal. And I think maybe the first, I should probably do the fin. The fin on top, that's like probably the most noticeable. So boom, then this fin, then this fin, then this fin, part of the fin. And then at that point, is that right? We'll transform, oh, we only transform 1, 2, 3 times. 1, 2, 3. So maybe the top fin stays. We turn this into a fin. We turn the tail to a fin. Now we turn these into flower petals. So medium, your layer, medium petals. Okay, so here we will have, that's just our standard fish. Yeah, we're gonna have to draw over. I actually already drew this petal up here, and actually, wow, what is going on? Yeah, and that actually looks, I like this. So let's go back here, medium petals, turn that off. So like, they're tiny, but they're gonna have this giant, I'm gonna have to shape that a little bit differently. But I want it to look, as they do grow, I want it to still look pretty much the same. That looks all right. We're gonna take this and flip it basically. Hmm. This is wrong. So looking this way, so this should be slightly more narrow. Ugh. I forgot I did that. Okay, we're gonna copy this. And then pap. So, this should probably move. That's when it will kind of flip here. Let's do this. Okay, so the fin's gonna pop out, but it's gonna be on both sides. So now when we see the fish swim like this, you're gonna see it on the other side too. So, and I can't use different colors. I just have to do this. Oops. Petals. Petals here. Wait a second. Right turn, center. Oh, that's not center. I see. I'm just confusing myself. Okay. Okay. Let me export this as the pedal version. File export as medium pedals. Okay. Let's move this back. Then so we're medium. We have these pedals on the bottom. we're gonna get these big leaves on the back now. For new layer. I'm gonna copy all these and just, oops. I think I can just drag all these down like that. Okay. Large petals. Okay. So now I have these large, okay, this is kind of funny. All these are a little bit too small for one. They're gonna get to get a little bit bigger. I'll use the other ones as reference actually. Okay. So let's do this. Go. Cool. Then we're going to erase this part. I'm going to make this part of the... Oh no, we actually have to. We do. That's kind of been the rule. So ugh, kind of not very pretty looking. How did the medium look? It's just kind of low and just below their eye. You just leave it like this, honestly. Maybe not. I don't like that it doesn't come to a point. Okay. Do this. Oh, this needs to move like that. Bless you. Wife sneezed. Let's make this come out a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Then I can copy this one to here. This one to here, probably. Oh, I did do on the medium. Whenever I got here, they were straight up and down on 4. Um, hmm. And then I can. There we go. Then on this frame, on 4, it's going to be straight up and down. Hit the hour mark. I feel like I'm almost done. Yeah, that's okay. Wait a second. Yeah, it's okay. And now I got to do the shadow of the other one, basically. Mm. All right. So we've got our front leaves, and now we got to do our back leaves. Leaves. Petals. This video is getting long, though, but I would like to keep it all to one video for the fish petals, fish size and petal stuff. Just get it over with. And now it's doing the top fin? Or are we doing... I feel like at the end that'd be better to see like punk, punk, like these kind of shoot out. And this. So it'll be the top one. Okay. Top pedals. I wonder, I didn't think about how this is gonna look in the, it might look invisible with the background actually. It never occurred to me that unless I do that, it's gonna look invisible. Oh my goodness. Because of the color. What is going on here? Is that normal? Yeah, I guess so. Man, this color limitation is truly a challenge. Okay. Cool, and then now I gotta go into our little fish pedals. I mean medium. Oh, I did do it. Oh, I was smart enough to do it on those. I have the colors reversed. I have the colors reversed. I don't know what I was thinking. Well, I was wondering, I was like, man, these leaves don't look nearly as good as they looked in the other ones. Wow, this was real ugly. How did I let this sneak past me? Okay. Now we're good to go. All right, now we're doing this top leaf, which I started to do the wrong way again. Okay. Just gotta make the leaf, the petal. That feels good. Okay. And now if I copy this, I should see a little bit more of this. I'm actually going to delete that. I should see a little bit more of this leaf on the top. Like that. Oh, actually, if you're moving, this is going to be this way a little bit. It's going to be down and this way a little bit. This line should be a little bit more visible. That. That doesn't feel good. Should be more centered, but sure. Can't believe I'm making a fish turn into a flower. Okay. Okay, this is going to be full on. Should start here. Oh, just another frame. Oh my goodness. Something like that. Okay, let's loop this because there we go. This doesn't look quite like I want it to. This edge should go up. And this should still come to a point. Hmm. I mean, this is not bad, but I feel like this feels like it's twisting. And then on the way back, this should be like on the other side, you know? Like this feels like I should be looking at the back of the leaf. And if I'm not, I'm looking at like it feels better, maybe. There's like this funky thing happening. This pixel art, man, like just a couple pixels can make something look totally off. That looks all right. I'm happy with that. Okay. This video was almost an hour and a half. Export these. Make sure that these are in the right folder. Okay, cool. And the last bit. I'm gonna borrow these. These are gonna be about the same size. Let's just turn these off, turn this on. this is going to be just moved over and then slightly bigger. Um, and these are going to be slightly bigger. Okay. Okay. So close. Right, I still need to copy these. Okay. And here, I'm gonna, oh, so for this, I'm actually gonna move this whole thing forward and up. the vent on the back. Which probably not going to look good when I do this. Oh, no, actually not bad. Okay. Oh. Okay, let's just copy this down. So I need to erase. So here, I'm gonna go up one. Okay. I'm also going to copy this. I might change it a little bit, just Control V, Control Shift, so that it's not completely identical. Okay. So now that I have these, I need to do these animations. It's gonna be something like that. And slightly. And if I put the line here, then it's kind of helps tell that the leaf has been rotated. Leaf, the petal has been rotated. So okay. We're gonna draw our leaves again. Our petals again. Slightly smaller because now they're further away from us. More of this tail should be there in the way, blocking this, and then this. So these should be rotated out, like so, something like that. These are wrong. These should be like that. Kind of like that this one's hooked like this. Oops. Yeah. Okay. Finally. That only took an hour and 40 minutes. Okay. So that's it. On the next one, we will add these. These are in Unity, but we are going to attach them to animations and get some code running for these. All right.